Mon nom c'est Nathanaël, mais tout le monde m'appelle Nat. Ça fait maintenant 3 ans que j'ai tout quitté pour venir ici en Australie et aujourd'hui je me rends compte que j'ai vécu vraiment quelque chose d'incroyable, mais je trouve assez compliqué de partager ce genre d'expérience. Et à travers cette vidéo, j'ai pour but de vous raconter mon aventure et de vous retranscrire au mieux ce que j'ai vécu ici en Australie. Allez, c'est parti, je vous amène à l'aventure.
Mon prince, les pierres m'ont parlé. Es-tu prêt à entendre le destin qui t'attend?
Oui.
Le mal te causera d'effroyables souffrances et puis tu périras. Regarde bien, il se passe à l'ouest des événements funestes. Si tu y diriges tes pas et portes sur le monde un regard sans haine, tu trouveras peut-être le moyen de vaincre la terrible malédiction qui pèse sur notre pays. Et si tel est ton destin, de sauver ta propre vie. La règle nous interdit de regarder ton départ, je te garde.
This way, up round this way.
So slightly to the northwest you want to go?
I want to go to that point there.
Oh.
See 1145?
Oh, so that's, no, so that's northeast.
Correct.
Yeah.
And, so what we need to do, what I think we need to do, is to make a waypoint quite close by. Do you see, if we're walking a watershed, right? If we're walking this watershed here, to make a waypoint just about there. And then we go east to this point here, and then we go to this 1145.
Oh shit, yeah.
troublemaker. Bloody hell, mate.
feel like every time I try and make a call on something like that, it's always, oh, you know, it'll be a few hours to this point surely, and then it'll just be a rock hop up the creek, and it's never ever that easy at all. So initially this is what you can see. Looking in here, you can see some huge basin. You can see by the size of the shadow that obviously something's blocking a lot of sunlight very steeply, and there's definitely something flowing in. It's hard to tell from this, the height, the angle of the satellite, the steepness of the waterfall, if it's vertical drop, if it's almost vertical. You know, it might not look like much on the satellite as opposed to something that's more of a slide, but it's a lot shorter. So looking at this, we kind of knew something must be in here. Another big shadow in here, and you can see a bit of a water course. Even though you can't see any waterfall in there, you figure there must be something. Even down further, another huge waterfall coming in on this side, another one on that side, and more promising looking structures up here. Further up even, there's another bowl type shape there that you'd think might be a nice cauldron for a waterfall. From the North Johnstone, there's about 1 kilometre of creek that's relatively flat, so hopefully there's not too many rock walls and waterfalls to get around before you reach a bit of a Y junction in the creek. On the left branch, it goes up to this huge basin here with these falls in it. When we finally got the drone up, we've got a better look at it. You can see nice single drop falls there, and you could even spy a bit of a cave structure underneath there that you see sometimes with these rock structures. It just gets all washed out, blown back, and you get these caves underneath. But that wasn't the main waterfall that we seen on the satellite. So when we finally got the drone past the ridgeline, you could look down the valley. We got a glimpse of it here. So we wasn't sure what to expect, but we're pretty impressed by it. Almost vertical. There's quite a few different cascades down a few layers of rock face there. And even surprising to us, below it is another single drop waterfall there with a huge cave below it. You know, there's not many of these around Far North Queensland, there's a few, but one that has such a nice kind of uniform drop there and such a big cave, and then with another backdrop behind it of this waterfall. I haven't seen anything like this in North Queensland. Not to mention this huge rock wall that goes along the side. Almost perfectly like drop down like a huge crater.
How are you, Kim?
See that cliff through there? That's the little waterfall. So I'll show you on the top end. There's a bigger one to the left of that.
Yeah.
Up behind your left, you can't see it. This is the one that you can see. That's the more white, bigger one. And then up And to the left is that thin one that you can see with that cliff wall.
Yeah.
And this one's hidden, that's the bigger one.
Oh,
See, it's got like a bigger catchment, there'll be more water.
So we've done 800 metres and we've got 250 to go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, it's only that first 300
Yeah.
metres is a bit annoying with that.
The game's
It might be a little bit harder going back, perhaps.